Hi everybody. I just want to make a quick little video. The other day in my live stream I made one of these little flat pins, and because it's hard to find in a live stream I thought I'd make a real quick little video. This by no means is my idea. Lots and lots of people have been making these, but for some reason the girls in my live stream the other day had not seen it. So, or at least several of them. Anyways, I'm going to make a quick video on how I did this, and that way it'll be easier to find. So this is just a flat pin, and the idea behind a flat pin is that you can put it in your little book like so. It is sort of like a bookmark, but yet it doesn't distort your book quite so bad, and it's perfect for toting around in a little notebook in your purse because it doesn't take up a lot of space. I put a paper clip in this. Mary from the Mary LTA I think made one this morning, and she put a bobby pin down in alongside of it because she likes the longer length of the bobby pin. I have paper clips, I don't have bobby pins, so that's what I'm going to use again. This is just about 1 inch wide, and I didn't even measure, I just kind of cut. And today I'm going to use this Hot Buy paper pad from Michael's. It's just something I've got, so that it'll work. Also, I made some cute little notebooks out of this stuff, and it will be cute to have a pin to go with the notebook. So I'm going to cut a 1 inch piece of this paper by 12 inches. And I honestly don't know that we're going to use the whole 12 inches, but you need a nice long little strip. Okay. We don't need this anymore. And then I bought a package of Bic pens from Dollar Tree. There were 10 in the package, so that makes the little refill or insert inside 10 cents. And frankly, for 10 cents, I thought it was worth buying the package of pens. I'm pretty sure at the dollar store they'd be more expensive. Now, the one I got the other day came right out of there. There we go. And I'm just pulling out the pen. So we're going to use this. And this, I said, would make a really cute circle maker for painting with. So don't even have, we have a use for that too. Now, they did have at the Dollar Tree, they had gel pens. I didn't choose to get a gel pen because I was afraid that the gel pen might dry because you don't have a cap on this. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Because we're going to put the paper clip in here, we're going to fold this piece up. And let me measure so I can tell you. Oh, I folded it right about 4 1/4 inches. Okay, so if we measure 4 1/4 inch and then put our fold in it like so, and we're just folding it up like that. Okay, and then I cut a little tiny triangle. Now, did I worry terribly about putting it right in the middle? I didn't measure. It was not that important to get it perfect. But see, then your pen has a little hole to stick out. Right like so. Okay, now I'm going to run a piece of this double-sided sticky tape. That is, if I can find the end of it. There it is. I'm going to run it the full length of this piece. Well, it didn't go straight. There we go. We want to make it straight. Okay. And I have found that with this stuff, if you burnish it down, there we go, it comes off easier for some reason. There we go. And now we're going to put our pin in, like so, and we're just going to lay it on the sticky tape. Now, I want these flanges on the outside to be stuck together, and I didn't want to put more sticky tape. I thought that that much sticky tape would be enough. So I am going to put a little glue on here. Okay. And we are going to fold this long piece down across the pin and line it up so that it's all lined up like so. And we're going to stick it down. Okay. All right. Now we're going to put our paper clip, and I put the small side on the inside, or like so. Okay, but first I think we need to put on our little piece of sticky tape. This just helps everything to stay in place, not shift around. And now we're going to put our paper clip on. Again, what I said was the inside piece I put to the inside of the paper. And with that sticky tape on there, it's a little hard to push down. But see, when we fold this up, it's going to be right about where we want it. So that the top of it, and I'm putting a nice amount of glue around the paper clip. And then I'm going to just do what I did to the other side, and that is put a line of glue down here. And we fold it up. Line everything up and stick it down. Now this paper is sort of cardstock weight. It's not heavy cardstock, but it is kind of a little stiffer than this was more paper weight the other day. And maybe I should have hunted that, but this seems to be going to work. It's just not sticking real well. You might have to pinch it. There we go. Okay. Okay, now while it's getting tacky, we're going to clip these, and I just, from the pin base, about 1/8 of an inch out, I just clipped a little wing piece, and then I turned it around, and from about the same place, did the same thing on the other side. With this cardstock, you might have to use tacky glue, and that may be what we do, but I think it'll dry. Okay, so then, while that's getting dry, I want to decorate a little bit. Now, as you saw, when I put my pin in my book, it sticks out a little bit at the top. So if we decorate it right at the top, it doesn't add any more bulk to our book. Well, we're going to just make this thing behave itself. So we're going to just put a little clamp on it on each side while we get our little decorations going here. If you're using cardstock, you might want to use tacky glue. This will dry and it'll be all right, but it just is irritating trying to show you. There you go. We'll just leave it sit so we can make a little decoration. Now, on the little journals I had made, I used these cute little swans and maybe some of this. I have different size hole punches here if I can find them all. That's not a circle punch. Well, they have decided to all get up and leave, so oh, they're up. One of them's up here. We will use a heart punch. Let's see, what kind of pretty paper do we want with the heart punch? Let's use this one. And we'll cut out a little heart. And then we'll get a little circle with a swan. And let's get some ink. And we'll ink our little heart and our little swan up just a little bit. Okay. Oh, and I'm just using mono aqua glue, and like I said on the paper the other day, the pen, it worked perfectly. That this cardstock is just misbehaving, and I think it's probably stuck now. Yeah, I threw that one on the floor. Yep, see, it's stuck along the edges, and that's what matters. Now, you can ruffle these like feathers too, but I'm just going to put this little swan right up there on the top. There we go. And that is our little pin. I think it needs to be edged a little. We want to vintage it up a little bit. I think I'll do the back side too, just because. And there we have another little flat pin that can tuck into our book. Looks like a cute little bookmark, but yet if you had to take a little note, you could make a little note with it. Let's see, a piece of paper, and we can write so these are cute little flat pins for bookmark pins. That's what we'll call them. And I want to end today's video with a creativity quote. Today's creativity quote from 1001 Ways to Creativity is, "The bait with which you catch creativity is integrity." I hope everybody has a great afternoon. Like I said, this was just a little make it easier to find video, and this is by no means my idea. Y'all have a great afternoon. Have fun. Go make some art. Bye-bye.